Going to start on a whim here and start with the Xbox 360. Now, Xbox 360 had a great year in 2009, like most consoles did. But sadly for me, most of the great games came out at the end of the year. So I'm going to go through this list right now and tell you all the great games that I played during 2009 that I picked. 2008 first had a great year as well. And my 2008 pick for Game of the Year of 2009 would have been between this game and Fable 2, but sadly for Fable 2, the ending boss sucked, so I had to go with Tales of Vesperia for the Xbox 360. Now, I love Tales of Vesperia. You saw my review about it. Hopefully you did. If you didn't, go check it out. It's a great RPG, beautiful characters. I've yet to finish it. What's my problem? I swear I didn't finish any game since 2009. It's really sad. Really sad, but that's a great game, Tales of Vesperia. I can't wait for them to release the PS3 version here in North America. Hopefully they do it soon. Number 5 for 2009 Xbox 360 will be Resident Evil 5. Now, I put Resident Evil 5 on the list because it was one of my favorite action titles. It wasn't a Resident Evil game by any means, in my opinion. It was only a Resident Evil name only, and with the characters. But other than that, it really had, it really was my least favorite Resident Evil game in the series, besides Code Veronica. It's just something about it. It was just too actiony for my taste. You had people shooting you with guns. There were no zombies in it. I don't care what anybody says. There were no frickin' zombies in that game. Frickin' hell. And it was, during daylight and everything. I mean, that's fine and everything. They wanted to try something new, but come on. It was just too... it wasn't Resident Evil. So, I put it on my list because it was a great action game, and I really did enjoy the hell out of Mercenaries. So, I'm looking forward to the gold edition of that, and fortunately I sold it to GameStop, my copy of Resident Evil 5, so, oh well, too bad. Gold edition, here I come. My number 4 pick for 2009 Game of the Year would be WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Now, SmackDown vs. Raw is a series, the SmackDown series is a series that I followed since the early PlayStation 1 days. And I skipped out on 2008. That was the only one that I really didn't own. And then I got back into it in 2009 because it was a great game. And then 2008 pretty much just upped the ante with all the customization options. And it had Maurice in there, and I love Maurice. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, I'll be honest with you, I played some of the single player. It's very action-packed. It's great and everything. I didn't get through it. I could care less, honestly. Multiplayer, on the other hand, is a different story. I enjoyed the multiplayer a lot in Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, and I loved the game, multiplayer-wise. I do love the same for this one, however, I know there's a lot of problems online right now with glitches and stuff and people like hacking and nuking people all the time. So I don't want to deal with terrorists or Bin Laden right now online, so I'll just, I'll wait it out and then I'll get back into it eventually. So yeah, that was my number 3 pick. My number 2 pick, however, is number 3, in that it's Forza Motorsport 3. Now, I'll be honest with you, I love the first Forza Motorsport. I'm not a big Gran Turismo fan, unfortunately, for that series. However, I did skip out on Forza 2 because I wasn't a big fan of the demo. And, the whole jaggies on the cars were a bit of a turn-off. But when I got into this and I played the demo, I got the final game and I was like, whoa. They improved a lot of stuff from Forza 2 in this game. And this is the definitive version of Forza. And the storefront, I can't believe actually how awesome the storefront is. People have made some beautiful designs with just basic shapes. I found characters from favorite animes that I watch, like Iknow and Queensblade. And I made cars off them because people actually upload that shit. It's crazy. I love this game. I just love buying stuff from the storefront. It's such a fantastic game. Online-wise, single-player-wise, I love racing games, and this one has to be one of my favorites. My number 1 pick for my Xbox 360 Game of the Year of 2009 is Borderlands. Now, a lot of people use saying, Borderlands? What's wrong with this guy? Borderlands? What are you, a retard? Borderlands? Come on, man. Can't you do better than that? Awesome. I love the single player. Even though it's through a wasteland and it's kinda dull, It's never a dull moment really in this game because there's always somebody trying to kill you. And I love this game because the graphical style is like a comic book, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Cell shading. I love Lilith. I love this character right here. She's right there. Awesome game. Awesome shooting. Hell of a lot of weapons. Awesome places to go. And the DLC is awesome. I just played Mad Moxie's Underdome for the first time last night. I made it to round 5, wave 5, and I lost, so I had to start over again at round 4, and I was pretty upset about that, but it was fun. I haven't had that much fun in a DLC before in a long time. So, number 1 game pick of the year, number 1 2009 game pick of the year is Borderlands. Awesome game, get it.